In 1990, Julio Cesar Chavez had 68 unbeaten fights and was the king of Mexican boxing. On the other side was Meldrick Taylor, undefeated, ABF champion, with terrifying speed and hands that could end any fight at any moment. Two undefeated fighters, one ring. And what happened that night became one of the most controversial nights in boxing history. Although he was far from old, Chavez was already one of the most experienced fighters in the division, having faced practically every imaginable style, from elusive defensive specialists to devastating knockout artists. However, very few opponents combined elite defense with lightning-fast offensive speed, and that was exactly the case. Here had become the kind of fighter who had faced practically everyone. He was the most experienced. Meldrick Taylor was an Olympic gold medalist, gifted with extraordinary hand speed and some of the best technical skills in boxing. Although a draw early in his career against his fellow Olympic gold medalist, Howard Davis Jr. led some critics to question his strength, Taylor never let the doubts distract him from his path. He stayed on his path and eventually made his childhood dream come true by winning his first world dream come true with an impressive upset victory over Buddy McGirt.
But determination to keep his championship.
The greatest challenge of his career was yet to come. To unify the division, he would have to do what no one had achieved in years: put an end to the seemingly untouchable reign of Julio Cesar Chavez. On March 17, 1990, the long-awaited showdown finally arrived. Julio Cesar Chavez entered the stadium with the calm confidence of an undefeated champion, while Meldrick Taylor made his way to the ring brimming with the conviction that this was his moment. After a brief review of the rules and a firm touch of gloves, the bell rings and the fight begins. Round after round, Taylor was outpacing Chavez with his punches. He was faster, more precise, and during long stretches of the fight, Taylor made Julio Cesar, one of boxing's all-time greats, look just a fraction too slow to keep up with him. Third round, Taylor was turning the fight into a work of art. His combinations landed precisely on Chavez's face, swelling it, leaving marks, and forcing the Mexican champion to take a beating like few people had ever seen before. The seventh round became one of the most hard-fought rounds of the fight, with both fighters standing their ground and exchanging hard body shots and compact hooks at close range. It was a stronger round for Chavez after having absorbed several rounds of relentless punishment, but Taylor still kept taking the initiative. His composure, confidence, and relentless consistency allow him to maintain control, even as Chavez starts to find more success. In the 10th round, Chavez begins to find the rhythm everyone had become so accustomed to throughout his career. His suffocating pressure had actually played directly into Taylor's hands, at first allowing the faster champion to rack up points thanks to his speed. But after 30 exhausting minutes, the pace starts to take its toll. Chavez is behind on the scorecards. He refuses to let the possibility of defeat cross his mind, and fights as if only one result matters, the knockout. In the 12th and final round, Taylor was ahead on 2 of the 3 scorecards. All he had to do was survive the last 3 minutes, and he would become the man who ended Julio Cesar Chavez's undefeated reign. Chavez knew the fight was slipping away from him, and if there was anything left for him to do, it was to break Taylor before the bell. And when there were 20 seconds left on the clock, he found his moment. In what should have been his greatest achievement. Protecting his health got in the way, or at least, that's how he saw it. After that pivotal night, controversy was inevitable with a premature stoppage, 2 belts, and undefeated records on the line. Accusations of fight fixing, emotional involvement, and bribery were crucial issues that were raised.